Hey, twin.
And welcome back to the Beautiful Twin Sisters podcast.
All my beautiful twin sisters.
Sisters. Beautiful twin sisters. Beautiful twin sisters.
Guys, we have literally such an amazing guest today. The one and only Mai Pham.
Hi, guys.
Hello. Welcome to the pod.
Jinx. And also welcome Sterling to the pod.
Yes,
Her
welcome
little pup.
Sterling.
Amazing dog breath noises. Love it. He's sitting on my lap. He's chosen me
Wait,
for the
guys,
day.
why are we joined for a podcast today?
Maybe because Mai and I are having the most amazing pop-up ever. Yes, Alchemai x NAMI pop-up, which is crazy because not only are Mai and I both New York-based YouTubers, we also both have our own freaking companies.
And it all kind of coincides together. Everything's going to be green and it's going to be gorgeous and it's going to be all bonsai and matcha.
Yes.
It's going to look really cute. But we filmed a video together, 4 years ago when I first moved to New York and you and Kelly just moved as well or
Yes.
something. And we filmed like a Cashly video so freaking long ago.
Yeah, where my third wheel does.
I know. I remember.
My real job for the day.
Me and Kelly are like eating like spaghetti like this, and then Mai's like sitting in the middle.
That was a different time of YouTube.
It was.
We were like the only, not to feel like we were the only YouTubers
In New York.
but like we were the only like girl YouTubers. There was a few. And now?
And now everybody's saying
Now
that.
everyone's
So now
here.
me and Mai are like, we have to leave. Just
Oh my
kidding.
God. No, literally.
Hello guys, really quick we want to give a shout out to today's sponsor, Wayfair. The holiday season is upon us, which means it's time to redecorate. It's time to host. What better place to find new home decor and new things to spice up our lives than Wayfair? We've gotten a lot of our furniture from there. You can also get bedding, linens, kitchen supplies, appliances, you name it, they have it. Not only is all their stuff super cute, but it's also really affordable. On a regular day, they're at great prices, but right now they have some amazing Black Friday deals going on, which are very exciting. So don't miss out on early Black Friday deals. Head to wayfair.com now to shop Wayfair's Black Friday deals for up to 70% off. That's wayfair.com. Sale ends December 7th. Wait, what are the details for the pop-up? What day is this happening?
You're so right. Okay,
When,
well,
where?
if you're listening to the podcast today, it's November 18th.
Yep.
But the podcast is going to be November. The Holy
Girl.
crap. The pop-up is going to be on November 22nd and 23rd. So 2-day pop-up. And it'll be at the Shopify store in Soho, 131 Greene Street.
New York City?
Yep, in
Is
New
that
York City.
Saturday, Sunday?
Saturday, Sunday.
Amazing. This
and
weekend.
it's going to be so much fun.
We're going to have fortune cookies. We have lots of free stuff, surprises, and free matcha with every purchase. It's really fun. It's not just a shopping experience. If anything, it's more of a walk through and go wow experience.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah,
So-
me and Ashley have been on calls like every single week for the
I know,
past
trying to like
know.
plan
month.
it.
Yeah.
It's been crazy.
Girls are crazy.
But in case you guys don't know, Alchemai is Mai's clothing brand, which we are in fact wearing right now. So if you like what you see, then you know where to get it.
pull up to the pop-up.
And I freaking love it. Like, it's one size fits all hoodies, so they're like super just like
Cozy.
like in a
love
way it's like
them.
spacious, but like they're like perfectly cinched, so it just like fits you perfectly no matter I guess like what size of human you are. And then the sweatpants, just everything is like so, it's just made with intention and it has really like cute quotes on it and it's just so special. So getting to do a pop-up together is so crazy. Kind of just thinking like at the core of it, like at one point both of us were just like little girls that are like, I want to film myself for a video. Like it's so funny.
Yeah, no, it is crazy. When we first met, it hadn't even started yet.
Literally.
Wait, when you met Ashley, you didn't have Alchemai yet?
No.
And I didn't have NAMI yet.
Yeah.
Wait, Alchemai's that recent? I feel like it's existed forever. Like in my brain, I'm like, Alchemai's been around.
Yeah, I mean, it's coming
Whoa.
on like it's on its 3rd year now. Nami's on
Wow.
what year is Nami
Year
on?
one.
One?
Year one. Yeah,
Wait,
but
whoa.
Nami's learned so much in year 1. She's been doing
Cute.
pop-up, collab, pop-up,
God,
meeting everybody.
Bro,
Meeting
you guys are doing the
actors.
most. That's actually insane. Well, damn. Congratulations to you both. I'm so excited for this pop-up where you guys get to harness both of your powers and go freaking crazy.
Yes.
Wow.
I think we have a lot of like overlapping viewers, or at least like, you know how on YouTube it like shows there's like a side tab that's like people who watch your channel also watch, and it always says Mai.
Wait, who else does it say for you?
I mean, it says Kelly and Amber
Oh,
and Andrew.
Mine says Remy, Nicoleno.
Oh yes,
you,
yes, Nicolino, yeah.
Erica Ha.
Yeah, Erica
Oh
Ha,
my
Evelyn Ha,
god.
yeah.
What? Imagine we all did a freaking huge collab.
We should.
And
That
then
would
each
be
of us had a
iconic.
freaking video on everyone's channel posted like in the same week.
That'd
That'd
be
be
so
crazy.
That would be so crazy.
Someone needs to plan that.
Yeah, we
Wait,
need
write
to
that
plan-
down,
I know,
write that down.
Which one of us
Let's
is
get it
gonna
done.
plan?
Oh my gosh.
No, that would be so fun.
I think since we have Mai here today, I kind of want to do a deep dive on Mai. Maybe if anyone is not familiar with Mai, do you want to give them a little intro on who you are and how you started as a YouTuber?
Yeah. I started when I was just first of all, I have a podcast.
Yes,
I
congrats.
have a podcast and it's based in my childhood bedroom and it's filmed on a webcam
love
because my first video ever I made when I was 7 years old, and there's so many videos.
So
like
crazy.
the ones on my channel now are like some of the first ones, but there's like 5 other channels that have videos that people have not seen with videos as well. So I was out there hustling. I wanted to do everything. I saw Michelle Phan, I saw Remy, I saw all the cover YouTubers. You remember that era where like people would do covers of songs and it would be like all dramatic, or they would like film a music video to like Bruno Mars, like the Lazy song and stuff like that. That was an era.
Yes. Can we bring it back, please?
Yeah,
miss
literally parody videos.
Yeah, parody
I
videos.
would love to just post a parody video today. Like if
No,
that could be
literally.
my video of the week, I would do that.
You should be a parody
Yeah, I should.
YouTuber.
Wait,
Should I bring
like
it
what
back?
happened to the word parody and parody
Literally.
YouTubers?
Yeah, right?
We need to have fun again.
died.
What is
I
this?
know.
They didn't actually die, but like, why did they? Like,
Where'd they go?
They all
though?
die.
Where did they go? So that was like the era that I was posting in. I was posting singing, Minecraft, toy unboxings.
Bro, I was so obsessed with like unboxings and hauls, and I don't think people really like do that anymore. When I first started YouTube, I feel like they were still kind of like a thing. Like we did a lot of hauls, but nowadays
It's
I don't
gone.
see any hauls.
Why doesn't anyone like watching a haul anymore? I don't watch a haul.
Me neither.
Attention spans are like too
I think it's
quick
attention.
now.
Yeah. Or like people
That's
just.
what I think.
There's so many trends going on that people just like don't even care what other people are like
doing.
buying.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm like, I could care less about what somebody's buying now.
Yeah,
I don't
You're
need to
like,
see that.
I'm doing
I
my own
wonder
thing.
why.
Like I have my Alchemai set. Like I'm good.
No, I'd love to learn the psychology of why people stop watching hauls.
Yeah.
Or like Black Friday shopping. You remember when that was such a big thing?
Yes.
What happened?
I don't know. I think because it's so online now. Maybe it's like mostly Cyber Monday
Yeah.
instead of like the in-person Black Friday.
But
I
I'm
do
trying
actually
to pull
love
up
Black
to the
Friday
Best
though.
Buy with
I love
1,400
pulling up
other
with our
people.
squad. Yes, I'm like,
Yeah.
let's go.
But
So
anyways,
funny.
yeah, so that was the era. And then I just kept on posting and I kept on posting and I kept on posting and I kept on posting. And then I kept on posting. And then I was in high school and I started doing high school vlogs. And then I ended up leaving my house. And then I ended up moving to another city. This is a really short spiel because this could be 10 years. And then I moved to a new high school. And then I started vlogging in that high school because that was the way that I make my money to pay my rent. But then that high school ended up suspending me for high school vlogging. So I was like, F this school. I don't want to be here anymore. So then I don't recommend it, but I stopped going to school. And I was like, I'm just going to grind. I know if I just put my time to grinding on YouTube, it would work out. And thankfully, a month later, my channel actually like started to get bigger because I think by the time I left school I only had like not only but I had 100,000 subscribers and like that's not like that's not a career.
But in the moment, like you feel
that's,
like
like,
it is because
I
I
made
remember
it.
being in college and being like, I'm gonna stop going. Like I'm like a not junior. I'm probably like a sophomore in college. I'm like,
I'm gonna drop
no,
out.
like I'm gonna drop out and like I'm gonna do YouTube. I dead ass probably had also like 100,000 subs, but I was like, this can be feasible. But like even with 100,000 subs, like how much am I making a month? Like $1,000. Like you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
No, literally, it was
Good
like
thing it worked for you
$1,000.
guys. I'm like, that's really lucky.
I know, low key, it's kind of like a leap of faith.
It's also because
Yes.
you made it work though.
Yeah,
like I
we
feel like
made
you were
it
like,
work.
I have to make it work. So then it did.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
And I ended up working out, and then now we came all the way from Alberta, Canada, to New York City.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
Do you think there was like a certain video that really like
Launched
your channel or like?
Yes, it was a glow up video, and it was glowing up
iconic.
to be an Instagram baddie. And I like dyed my hair gray. I bleached my hair, dyed it gray,
I've seen it.
and then I had like a nose piercing, a fake nose piercing, and I like bought an Instagram baddie outfit. That was the era back in the day where like Insta baddies were a thing.
Wait.
And then I remember I had thrown my 16th birthday, and then I hopped
So
on a
young.
plane like 3 days later, and no one knew that I was going to do this. And I hopped on a plane to Bali, and I bought Wi-Fi on the plane, and I went to like
When you're 16.
yeah, I went to check my subscriber count.
Whoa.
Like what's that website where you can check a live subscriber count?
Social Blade.
Social Blade. I went to Social Blade, and I started bawling my eyes out because it literally was going up 10,000 subscribers by the hour. Like by the hour, it
that's
was just. I just like in that moment, I knew my life changed. I was like, holy crap! And yeah, my life did change from that moment on.
Holy
Yeah,
crap. That's
yeah.
That's really insane.
Yeah.
Oh
and then
my
I just
God.
started bawling my eyes out on the plane ride back too.
Yeah.
And then that's actually not promo, but that's why the hoodies, I like made them because I had the travel and everything like that. And then the hoods are so big that the amount of times that I've cried on a plane that I pull the hood and I just cry and nobody can see what I'm doing. I'm
Wait, I
literally like
love-
on the plane like this and I'm just like
cry-proof
this and I'm just
hood.
crying.
No.
Yeah. But like good crying though. You know, like, I feel like
Yeah.
on a plane, sometimes you can have like the most like
Emotional
transformational,
moments.
emotional moments.
Damn.
Yeah.
And sometimes you need to be like having your own
and
little
it fits your
shield
headphones
to
under
do
it
that.
too.
Yes.
That's actually why I love wearing your
Yes.
hoodies on a plane because I'm like, oh, like you can wear the
built for
headphones
travel.
outside or inside or like it's just so spacious. And
Period.
nice.
Dang.
Yeah, so that was the video that blew up. What
my
videos
goodness,
blew
that's
up for you?
Crazy. Oh my god, mine was a Vans collection where I
yes.
showed all my Vans shoes because I used to I like really based my channel on hauls at first.
That was like the basics. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, because in the moment I was like, I like watching hauls, but hauls can be so boring. So I was like, let me do hauls, but like make them like so
Entertaining,
crazy,
yeah.
like entertaining. So I did like a Vans collection haul pretty much.
But you filmed it on my bed and you threw all your dirty shoes on my bed for the video. It was so gross, but it was worth
Low-key,
it. At least it
rage
paid off.
baited people enough that
No.
it got a million
Bro,
views.
it rage baited me. In the moment I was filming it, like, this motherfucker.
You know,
filmed
all-
it?
in the moment.
Yes,
I
I was
didn't
the one
even
behind
think
the
about
camera.
it.
It was so funny. Yeah, but I think that's also what kind of helped was like, I feel like we filmed a lot together
And I
as
think
siblings.
I licked a shoe in that
Yeah, you
video,
did
which
lick
is
the
most
bottom of a shoe, I'm pretty sure.
Because you dared me to. But then, you know, just because people dare you,
You know
to do
what?
stuff doesn't mean you have to do it, guys.
Well,
I
you
mean,
did
but
it.
look at it launched your
But
career.
look at me now. Sometimes
Yes.
you just have to
lick the shoe.
lick the shoe.
Lick
Bruh.
that
It's
shoe.
actually like, isn't that like bad?
Wait,
like a boot
amazing
licker or
advice.
something?
Put down the next Alchemai hoodie.
Sometimes you gotta just lick the shoe.
Yeah, exactly. Wait, that's
Wait, oh my gosh,
perfect.
in collection videos, like shoe collection videos, I remember filming
Yes.
those too. What
Yo,
happened?
our shoe
Yeah.
collection. You know, Andrew actually posted one like a year ago.
He's still on that.
it.
Yeah.
So
Someone has to be.
someone has to be on that.
Wow.
Yeah.
I wonder what happened. Why do people stop liking to see what people buy? But it's crazy though, because
Yeah.
like TikTok and everything now, like people are buying more than ever.
Yeah, literally.
But like, it's not like
YouTube,
a
like as a
haul,
landscape,
though.
has changed a little bit where it just keeps evolving, I guess. And it's
Yeah.
hard to keep up with.
Right. I'm like, what is going on YouTube
I
right now?
know,
Do we
yeah.
know?
What's going on?
Like
It's
self-help.
Mr. Beastified.
It's
Literally.
Beastified and self-helpified.
Yeah.
For real.
Here's the 10 steps you need to lock in for this winter arc.
Literally.
Wait,
Yeah.
I'm actually going to click on that.
But like
I
low
need
key
that.
though, I see why, because whenever I'm like getting
like,
ready
wait.
and I don't know what to watch, I'm like, fuck it, let me put this on.
Yeah.
Let me
It's
lock
like,
in.
maybe it'll get you in a good mood. Who knows?
Yeah.
Period. Do you guys ever watch stuff from like the YouTube Explore page? Like
That's
the
all
Pretty much
I do.
only.
Really?
Yeah. Do you watch
Yeah.
from the subscriber
I
tab?
only watch the people I'm subscribed to. I feel
Oh, well,
like
I only watch the
Yeah.
Explore page.
I only watch the Explore page.
I like never tap into my
Whoa.
subscriber tab, which is kind of crazy.
Ooh, we're kind of
That's
fucked up
kinda-
for
See,
that.
I know.
girl, what? I'm only
It's
there
what
for
keeps
the
our
I'm
ideas
curious.
fresh.
What are the people watching? Do they watch
Guys,
our
comment down
subscribers
below.
or?
The
You know,
Explore,
I don't know.
wonder.
I think my subscriber tab is so old. Like I've been subscribing to people for
Outdated.
years now
Yeah.
that I see people and I'm like, girl, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, bro, I do.
I'm like, oh,
Literally.
people probably feel that about me. Oh,
No, literally
no.
saying,
Oh my God.
bruh.
No, the worst comment is, oh my God, I've been watching you for this many years and lately your videos kind of suck.
What? That is such an like insane comment. Who
No,
says
but you
that?
get it once you're like on YouTube enough. you
Yes.
know?
I mean, if
it
you've
just
been on it
comes
for
it
that
just
long.
comes and goes. I just get them like all the
Yeah.
time. Not
Or,
like all the
like-
time, but like throughout my whole entire career ever, you
Yeah.
always get those comments being like, oh, I just came back and wow, I feel
Yes.
like X, Y, and Z. I feel like you're
Yeah.
always moving. Or I
Yeah.
feel like I saw this video. Or wow, nice to see you. I used to watch you when I'm like,
Oh yeah,
nice, good to
we,
know.
We get
The
the I
worst-
used to watch you.
used to.
We
I used to.
always, which I actually don't mind because I'm like
least you
I
watched-
used to watch people too, and I'm
Yeah.
like, oh my god, like I literally used to watch you like growing up. But some
Yeah,
people be
it
like,
is-
I used to watch you. Haven't heard your name in
Yeah.
10 years. I'm like, god damn it. No,
That's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, holy crap, Sterling is the most like
I know.
amazing. Like he's sitting on Amber. I'm so jealous. He looks so
Sorry,
cute and
guys.
comfortable right now.
If you're an audio listener, he's a white Pomeranian. It's so cute.
Yes.
I
How
love
long have
him.
you had Sterling?
I've had him for 6 years.
Oh my god,
I was
he's
a teen
big
mom.
baby. Oh my
Wow.
god.
Iconic.
Yeah. I would go home from lunch and then I would play with him and feed him and I would go back home.
That's
back to
actually
school.
such a big undertaking to have as like a teenager, like a dog. Like that's actually so hard
baby.
to take care of.
Raising
yeah.
a baby.
Yeah, and then I like left school though. So I was just a full-time mother.
Yeah.
I was a
And he's
full-time
your
mother and
companion,
YouTuber.
So it's
Yeah.
good.
I think that's what helped though is that like I didn't want to stop my life for anything and I also didn't have like a set life of like what I needed to do or where I needed to be. So he just came everywhere,
Wow.
you know? So I was like, I don't know a life without this boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. I'm also wondering, since you've been on YouTube for so long, I want to know like what inspires you to like keep posting day to day, because it has been like literally years and years and years.
And it's hard to like keep
the moment like
keep that relevancy for so long.
girl,
so,
and you have done that,
yes.
period.
You know?
Is there anything that like really pushes you, like maybe when you're in a slump, to like keep going?
Well, honestly, I know you were saying like the last time we hung out that you haven't stopped posting in like a long time. Like you've always been consistent basically for the past how many years?
Like 6 years.
6 years?
Yeah.
Not me, not me.
Since Sterling was born.
I am wow, that's crazy.
Yes.
I'm very inconsistent. I used to be a lot more consistent, and then I think like 3 years ago, 4 years ago, I stopped being as consistent. But every single winter, but like I've noticed it now. Like it's so like basically like the first time it happened, I was like, oh cool, like I'm just in a winter slump, don't want to post. It's fine.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
right. Then the next year, I was like, oh, actually no. The next year after that, in the winter, I kept posting because of I moved to New York. So that year it was fine. But I think the whole move to New York gave me so much like energy and like creativity that I kept on posting and I was so happy. But then the year after that, I was really, really, really sad again in the winter. And then Alchemai happened as well. Like so much Black Friday mess happened. And then the next year after that, which is last year, more Black Friday mess happened. And then so I stopped posting
And then
again.
you're like, I
No,
give up.
literally.
Yeah.
And then so like after like a couple years in a row, realizing like, oh, I kind of like get fucked up during the winter, which is like, you know, I reflected on it from last year. I'm like, oh wait, like I think that like I think it's a phase that always happens. And like I just need to keep pushing through it because actually it's really hard for me to continue to keep posting because I'll somehow like rationalize how my emotions like are affecting my videos and how like my videos aren't good enough and then I'll stop posting because of that. But then after I get out of the slump of not posting, I'll then look back at it and be like, I wish I would have just kept posting even if I didn't like love the video so much because it's like if anything it was just me watching the video back and like being judgmental of myself, but the video wasn't actually bad.
Yeah.
So my motivation now going around is just realizing that I'm actually fine and that I'm just my biggest critic and I just need to keep going because I'm actually not very good at keeping going, honestly.
Bro, it is hard.
It's really hard. It's really hard.
No, I think you're so right though, where like it is like so much of the like mental battle like just comes from like inside your own brain. Like it's not
Yeah.
even like outside opinions like really affect. I feel like because we're kind of built to like not get affected by like comments and stuff like that. So a lot of the battle is internal.
Oh, yeah,
So
it's
I
your
think
self-judgment.
Yeah, and then when you are already in a slump of like not feeling great, it's like I don't also want to watch over this video of myself for like hours while I edit it. So I think that is important, and I also think it is like really useful to take breaks because I think your actual like fans and people that like to watch you would want to know that like you're taking care of yourself too, and if that means like stepping away for a bit, then like who gives a
Yeah.
fuck?
And you can do it
need
for
to
inspiration as well.
right? It helps you like replenish your like mind and like your ideas and stuff. So I think that's honestly a good thing.
Yeah, I feel that. But sometimes I come back and so sometimes breaks are good. Like I took a whole break for Alchemai like in the past like this year and it was amazing. Like everything has gone so much more smooth because of that break. Like I took time to reflect. But honestly, I've never taken a YouTube break and came back and be like, I'm so glad I took that break. I always come back and I'm like, I should have just kept posting because I don't know what it is, but getting back on it is 10 times harder. And I'm like, damn, I think that if I would have just continued like at least a little bit. I mean, but like you've always been posting though. Have you ever like taken
I've taken
a
like
break?
a
like maybe like a month or so.
Oh, see,
but
I've been out here taking 3-4-month breaks before.
As you
That's
should,
pretty
though.
legit.
I've like literally deleted all my Instagram posts and just now like I'm very extreme.
Whoa.
I learned I
But it's
cannot
kind
do
of
that anymore.
mysterious.
No, yeah, you
I'm
have that
kind of
mysterious
obsessed.
aura. It's like, where is she?
So I actually don't know where I am half the time either.
Yeah.
No, but what keeps me motivated though? Like let's on a real note. I'm like out here like so I'm actually not motivated.
No.
What keeps me motivated to keep on doing it? I don't know. I think that right now, though, I'm in this phase of my life where I don't feel very motivated. But low key, I think it's because my life has been the same for a while. And I know it doesn't seem like my life has been the same, but like my whole YouTube channel was built off of me changing and like me moving or me like traveling to new places and me exploring. And like I came to this realization yesterday that I think that like my favorite part about filming is like experiencing something for the first time and then talking about the experience and like giving my opinion on it because like I'm having new thoughts about something. But like lately, the past like year or two, I haven't had too many new thoughts because like when I move, I already know how to move and I already know how to do it. And like it's just going through the motions or like living my life in New York. It sounds super like ungrateful, but it's like I already like know the places and stuff. I already know what it's like to take the train. I already know what it's like to walk down the street.
Yeah.
So there's not really too many thoughts going on. So I don't have a lot to say to the camera anymore. And I think that's like low key an issue. So I'm really excited to start traveling again and like just being impulsive and trying new things. Cause I think like for the past 4 years, I've been trying to be stable and like live a normal life and like not, act
it's
out
not
on
for
my
me.
impulses.
Right.
Because I'm like, oh my God, that's so bad, girl. But then I'm like learning to accept myself because I'm like, that's what makes you exciting. Because low key, I'm like, I just don't think that the comfortable life is for me. I think it makes my personality low key stale.
Yes.
Really quick, I'm back to talk a little bit more about Wayfair. Thank you to Wayfair for sponsoring today's episode. You must know they're our go-to destination for anything home-related, whether that be new appliances, new kitchen supplies, furniture, chairs, tables, bedding. Literally everything you can need for your home is at Wayfair. So maybe if you're moving into a new place, or if you just want to zhuzh up your place a little bit for the holidays, they got everything you need. I know everyone's kind of on shopping mode right now. There's a lot of gift giving to do, a lot of hosting. Also, by this point in the year, I'm kind of just getting sick of my existing bedding and I want to spice it up a little bit. I've been checking out Wayfair for all my new goodies. A lot of the stuff in our apartment is from Wayfair. I'm pretty sure these chairs are from Wayfair. A lot of other stuff in this apartment is from Wayfair. I feel like they're just like where we look when we need some furniture. I would definitely recommend checking them out. Even Pono, when he moved to his new apartment recently, he didn't have a dishwasher, which to me is kind of a big deal. So I recommended we look at Wayfair, and we found him a perfect little countertop dishwasher, which has been working so well for him. So even for things you might not know you need, actually I feel like everyone knows they need a dishwasher. So if you don't have a dishwasher and you've been struggling, this is your sign. Because Pono loves his mini dishwasher, let me tell you that much. Right now is the perfect time to shop on Wayfair since they have all their Black Friday deals going on. So don't miss out on early Black Friday deals. Head to wayfair.com now to shop Wayfair's Black Friday deals for up to 70% off. That's WAYFAIR.com. Sale ends December 7th. Now let's get back to Mai.
That's what's going to keep me motivated, I think, is trying new things and keeping my life exciting.
Wait, I love that.
Yes. I feel like this is another thing, like kind of growing up as a vlogger is that also like you get so, because I also went through this, like you get so used to showing yourself growing up and like you have like the classic experiences of like kind of like hitting like certain ages and it's like the milestones are more like impactful almost like when you're like younger because it's like the difference between like 16 to 18 or like 18 to like 21 is just like so vast. Yeah. But then once you're like in your 20s, you're like, oh, like I'm kind of grown up now.
Yeah.
And then it's like, damn, like, you know, you can't show like your prom or like your like college or like having your first drink or you know what I mean? Like other like little silly things like that.
Yeah, like I used to do like moving out at 16, moving out at 17, moving out at 18, moving out at 19, moving out at 20, moving out at 21. And now I'm like, you're about to turn 23. I haven't put actually I still put my age in my title. Well, now I'm like being a business owner in New York City at 23. But even then I like watch other business owner vloggers and I'm like, this is so awesome. I want to do this. And then I try to do it. And then I'm like, oh my God, this is so much footage. Like this is way too much footage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think I'm actually in a pickle. That's what I'm in. But you know what? Growth. We'll figure it out.
Literally. I also think
through it.
Yeah, even though like being a teen is obviously like way more exciting than like being older, I guess.
But we can make it exciting.
I think it is still
Trust
something
us,
that like
girl.
is and like that is just part of life is like reaching that point where like things start to like settle. And I think that is also kind of exciting to live and to watch. Like I wouldn't ever mind watching my favorite like younger YouTuber grow older and like see what they end up like doing with their life. I feel like even though it might be a little bit like slower paced, it still is so, it might even be like more impactful to watch.
guess
So
that's
I wouldn't
true.
even say that's like you're in a slump or like your things are boring. Like,
Yeah.
I'm actually dying to see how people
Yeah, like
Point their life path.
live their true life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I always get comments being like, "Oh, I'd watch like you like paint and watch the paint dry," but I'm like, literally, like, where some, you have
That's a
those
crazy
viewers that
comment.
will be like, "I'll watch anything," and it's like,
yeah.
because like I'll come on and talk about like how I'm feeling or whatever. They'll be like, "I'll watch anything." I'm like,
Oh,
I get-
yeah.
like I love that you would watch anything, but it's like I need to have something to say to the camera, and like me organizing my fridge for the 30th time, I
actually love it.
I know people,
do love
I
it.
know people love it, but I'm standing there like doing it, being like, oh, I've done this before. So I'm ready for something new. Like I need to go travel and like eat food on the street in the Philippines alone. Like to me, I would have so much to say. You know what I mean? Or like I need to go to Antarctica or something and be like, oh my God, the penguins, like, wow, this cruise ship is so cool. Or like, I don't know. I need something new. I don't think I've like pushed myself outside of my comfort zone in a long time. I mean, yes, I do, but I don't know. How have you guys done that? Like, do you feel
I
like
totally
you're
feel that. Yeah. Or I feel like, I mean, at least I've gotten like so comfortable like with my YouTube channel and like the videos I post that I think like this is like such like a YouTube talk, but I'm
Yeah,
like I feel like you kind of have to like keep evolving a little bit to like keep up with YouTube itself, but
Right.
also to like keep your viewers kind of interested. Which is like sometimes I'm like, oh my god damn it, like I like
Like,
you
I
know
don't
what I
wanna
mean? Like
evolve.
I'm like, oh, this is like painful a little bit, but at the same time like it's good. And I think when you first start YouTube, like in a certain way, you're like learning the way, so you're more like trying to do different things, but then once you actually like become like
You know how to do
a
it, like-
YouTuber, like then you're like, oh, this is what I do.
You have,
And
like, a
then
formula.
You can get a little too comfortable.
Yes, that's what it
Exactly.
is. I think I know you have your formula videos, and I also have my formula videos. Like I know my glow up videos. I know my getting my life together videos. Like I know that those videos will hit, or like organizing my fridge. But it's like I think it's not exciting once you just like know it'll like do like well, which is like a crazy thing to say. It's a crazy thing to say, but it's like once like because I feel like when I was a YouTuber, when I like wanted it so badly and I was like trying to get to a subscriber goal, I was actively thinking like how can I make sure that like I'm like trying all the trending videos and like really thinking outside the box and doing the craziest things. But I feel like now it's so easy to be like, okay,
Thinking
like
in the box.
yeah, thinking in the box, because like like it'll still be okay. Like obviously the video's not gonna freaking smack like crazy, but it's like it's a good maintenance video. And I think Colin's gonna talk about like doing maintenance videos and stuff like that. But it's like
for the core audience.
it's very important still. But I think that there needs to be something that like excites you to be like, oh my god.
We need to bring back. We were just talking about this. We need to bring back collabs. So
Yes.
we're kind of
Yeah,
on it.
you're
but like,
right.
imagine like we all go to. I don't know. Well, we can do stuff in New York, but we all go to Korea. We can bring
yes.
all the other Korean YouTube girlies,
Yes.
like big trip, or like or we all like I don't know, just like visit
in
around
New
New York. Yeah,
Yeah.
like just do stuff. Like there's so many
We're
YouTubers in New York, and like
yeah.
none of us are collabing.
None. I know. I feel like YouTubers don't be collabing anymore.
Yeah, I wonder what the hell's up with that.
Actually, I think in LA they collab, but in New York
but
we
New
do
York
not
we-
collab.
right.
But I was like watching Pokemon's story yesterday, and she was saying the differences between LA and New York because she just spent like 2-3 weeks here, and she was saying like LA is based on clout. And it's so funny saying that like nowadays, but it's
And you
like-
lived in LA.
Yeah.
So I've never lived in LA, so I actually don't know like what the vibe is there. But did you feel like that?
I don't feel like that, but I also never surround myself with people. But when I saw her story, I was like, wow, it's crazy to think like that's still the thing. Because like it's such a stereotype. But for like her to like only have like 5 different points on each side, and that was the one that she said about LA is that it's still based on clout. It's interesting because now that we say it, it's like, yeah, a lot of people are collabing in LA, but it's probably because they really care so much about like their
Exposure,
personal
yeah.
success. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah.
But I think in New York, people care, but like it's more to themselves.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
Like they have their own like individual like stuff that
Yeah.
they're doing instead of needing to
Yeah, and they're
rely
just
on
like
others maybe.
they're more independent about it, I guess. But I think either way, like from an outside standpoint, like I feel like I watch so many YouTubers where I'm like, I know you guys like live close to each other, or like you know what I mean. But I'm like, what? No one's doing videos together. I think it's just so interesting, and that could be another like fun thing to do. So maybe we'll bring it back one of these days.
I think a lot of New York YouTubers are vloggers, and I don't think people want to vlog together.
Oh yeah, I guess that's kind
Right?
of hard.
'Cause I think
but I
my-
think it's fun to. I would watch a vlog of 2 people together. Would you not?
Yeah, I mean, I also would, but I think like my favorite collab videos are the ones where it's like 2 people just like sitting down in one spot, like either
hot
like
ones?
doing each other's makeup or hot one something, or like what is it called, like commentary videos where like 2 funny people like two funny YouTubers like get together and like react to like the same like weird video.
really?
Like Drew Gooden and Danny Gonzalez and stuff. Like that's like a collab I love.
I guess.
So
Yeah.
I don't know if we need more commentary people in New York to like.
Yeah, now that you say that, I'm like, I feel like a lot of us are vloggers, and
It's like-
it low-key sometimes feels weird vlogging with like somebody
person,
else.
yeah.
Or just even friends that like you don't know. Like we're just regular friends. Like I cannot be bothered to vlog like a group trip
front
or
of someone.
anything because I'm like, ew, like I feel so disgusting pulling out the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like vlogging is like supposed to be like capturing real moments, and then when you're with people, you're like turning those real moments into something kind of like artificial.
Yeah,
for
because
video.
imagine there was like a group of people here right now, and then like I just got up to like go make a matcha, and I was like, "Hey guys," and I started talking to the camera. But there's
Yeah.
some people that do it really, really, really well.
Yeah.
But I think that they're like built for that. But I think most vloggers are alone vloggers, so
Yeah.
it feels weird.
I
But I mean,
agree.
you guys like film with each other though, so like, do you feel like it's more
Yeah, it's a good
normal?
system.
This is like a
Yeah.
long time collab.
No, honestly, and we rely on each other so much for like literally everything. But I think it is also for us at least
yeah.
a lot easier to film with someone else, and like we know how to do it.
I think when it's like a sibling, I'm just like, even if I say something like so cringe in front of her, I'll just be
don't
like,
care.
eh. But like if I'm like with someone else, even if I'm with like you, and then I like say something cringe, I'm probably like, man,
Damn it.
like F my life.
yeah, no, for real.
You know?
Yeah, and then you're like,
Oh my god, like then you're for me this was a huge thing back in the day when I used
to collab more, I'd be like, I'd say things and I'd be like, fuck, like, I hope they cut that out. Or
Right.
like, oh no, like, what if that doesn't sound good playing back? Like,
Yeah.
oh no, like, what if and what if? And then like their viewers are going to watch it and be like, oh, what the F? Because now even me on this podcast right now, I know people are going to be like, oh, what the F? Why is she think so
No.
negatively about YouTube? But I'm like, yeah, but
No,
the
we get it.
context is that like, sometimes I just be sad girl.
Yeah.
Like I go through phases of life where I'm like sad girl and then I'm like, oh, I'm not feeling it, guys. And then I go through phases where I'm like, oh my God, I'm on
Like,
top
this is
of the world.
amazing. Yeah.
Right now I'm in the sad girl phase of I'm not feeling it, guys.
Yeah.
This is all normal.
That's yeah. And I think it's interesting and people like to hear like when you do YouTube, like obviously like no matter how far you've made it, like Mai has like
Yeah.
millions of subscribers, like you
Successful
still have
business.
to go through phases of like being like I need to like persevere through like
Right.
either my channel being in like a lull or like you feeling like you're kind of
in a lull.
in a lull. Like no matter what size YouTuber you are, like I think even if you're dead ass Mr. Beast, like you have your ups and downs of being like, damn, like my channel, or just like kind of like feeling a certain way about like stuff that you're making. But anyways, maybe
the
not
idea
Mr.
of
Beast.
Mr. Beast thinking that he's flopping. Nice.
Yeah,
I
just
like that.
everyone imagine it.
He's
love it.
probably thinks he's flopping right
Guys,
now.
here's how-
No, I deeply could imagine Mr. Beast like waking up and be like, we're not doing good enough. Like if anything, I feel like Mr.
probably
Beast
actually-
is that person.
You're right. Maybe he feels like that all the time.
Yeah,
because it's
I mean,
never enough for him.
I
It's
think
never
so.
enough. It's never enough.
I think so.
Actually, I was reading his like
It's not like a, I want to say manifesto, but it's not a manifesto.
Oh God,
But
the
he
Mr.
has
Beast
this huge
manifesto.
PDF that he like sends to his like team or whatever, and in it says like,
whatever they're doing is for the people. So like think about it, it's like how do you make other people happy? How do we make other people happy? Like think about it for the people. Like that's why he does it, is because he wants other people to be happy. But I'm like, it's really, really, really nice. But imagine like having that weight on you of like,
we need to make them
100
happy.
million people, yeah, being like,
Yeah, but
that's
Mr. Beast
crazy.
is great. But
So funny.
That's really funny. Well, kind of on like a slightly different note, since we are all here in our Alchemai sets, I also wanted to know like the full story of like how Alchemai came to be. I mean, aside from being obviously world-renowned YouTuber, you have like an extremely successful like like clothing business. And so I just wonder also how you balance it and how it really came to be. I guess I'm in the same spot where I'm like, girl, how do you balance it? Because I'm not barely
oh my
balancing
gosh,
it.
lots and lots and lots and lots of crash outs, actually. Like, honestly, I think my life was so much more stable and my emotions were so much more stable before Alchemai started. And like, as much as I love Alchemai and like I continue to work on it every single day, I think owning Alchemai has made me so emotionally unstable because I think I used to wake up every day and before I had Alchemai, the only thing I would think about is how do I have a good day so I could film a good video, which in return like made me really happy because I was like just doing whatever I wanted to do. And like, I still have the freedom to do whatever I want to do, obviously. But I think that like when it was just YouTube, I'd be like, how do I wake up early so I could film it? You know, go out on a walk, get a coffee, make breakfast, make food, go to the gym, and like live in that life, which like is a good life because I'm just taking care of myself all day long and filming it. But now that I like, I'll talk about like how I started it. But now that I have Alchemai, it's like, okay, so many different approvals, so many meetings, so many like communications that has to go on, that gets to go on. But it's like my day is filled with so much more than just like,
It's like more managerial and like
yeah.
you're like a boss.
yes.
So
and I
it's
think it
different.
low-key sucks the energy out of me sometimes. Oops. But it's true
I mean,
though. I think
makes
anyone that
sense.
owns a business would say that
Yeah.
like
business can be energy sucking, but the actual like byproduct of it is so like
Yeah, it's like your
fulfilling.
baby. It's like taking care of your child.
Yeah, and like seeing it come to life and everything. That's like
where like all the fun comes when like it actually happens, but there's so
Yeah.
much work that happens beforehand. Like this collection has been made for a year. It's been sitting in the warehouse for a year. The post that I posted today, posting the like the release of it, was filmed on October 4th, 2024. So it's like there's so much thought that goes into it. Like this started being manufactured in February of 2024. You know, so it's like this is in my head for forever, and it takes up so much like mental capacity, even though like obviously it's
great. It just like to me, like I don't think people, and I don't expect people to realize, but it takes a toll on me to like have so many things that I'm thinking of other than just how do I make a video.
sounds like I'm just complaining.
No, I feel because it's more long term, and I think that's the difference when like you do YouTube and like, I mean, if you've done it for like 15 years or God knows how long, like you get so used to like, okay, like pretty much you're filming like one video a week, like that's your main focus. You're consistently doing it like secularly almost, and then when you start like a business, like now because of how business like lead times are, you're planning things like potentially like 6 months, a year in advance, and like kind of like making sense of both of those schedules at the same time is like really hard to keep track of, because then you're also like, I gotta add in like this into my YouTube video or to like show the business too if it's also like involved that way, and then it's just like trying to keep track of like two completely different schedules.
And you're making a lot more content, and with that like I think being a YouTuber, like you think about the
video, you film it, and then you edit it, and you post it next week, and you get that instant gratification, and then you're on to the next, and on to
the next, but it feels very refreshing. But I think having a brand doesn't feel refreshing because you'll think about something. Like I've thought about this pop-up
for 2 years now, and I told you this idea 2 years ago,
literally,
and it's now gonna come out, but it's like, it's really fun though. That's like the
other side of things, is like how much you can ideate and think about something and like see it to come to life. That's the fun part about it. But there's also the flip side of it where it's like, oh my gosh, like you're thinking about it for 2 years straight and you don't get to see anything happen.
So, but love the brand. It's just very different. I think it's very, very, very different. And I think I have a lot of like gratitude for like my past life of just being a YouTuber. And I know like tomorrow I could just be like, you know what, fuck it, I just want to be a YouTuber and that's it. But like then I would be like, oh no, like I don't have a brand anymore. But the brand started because, like I said, I would like travel all the time. I actually used to be very depressed. I think this is gonna give a lot of context to people that don't know me. They're gonna be like, wait, why does she like low key like this? So I used to be so
depressed, like really depressed, and I get seasonal depression. Right now we're filming this in November, so if you're feeling the vibes, that's why. I used to be really, really, really depressed when I was younger, and I would like literally like I wouldn't wash my hair, and I would like not want to brush my hair, and I would put my hair up in messy buns all the time because I was just so lazy. I like literally wouldn't want to shower, and I would stay up super, 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 super late. And the best outfit for that would be a men's extra large hoodie, because I was like, I don't want to care about what I look like. I'm gonna put an extra large hoodie on, and my hair is gonna be messy and ratty, but I can put a hood on, and I'm gonna wear my Crocs. Like that's all I did was I would just put a hoodie on, maybe put some sweats on, wear my Crocs, and whenever I was hungry in the middle of the night, I would go downstairs in my Crocs and my big hoodie and my messy bun, and I would go buy myself like a freaking taquito and a slushie from 7-Eleven. Like that was my attire, you know. Or I would travel and I'd put a hoodie on, and then I was like, oh, I want to make a really good hoodie, but like I have no interest in like making any other thing else other than one extra large hoodie, because I don't wear anything else. Like why would I make something if I wouldn't actually wear it? But the reason why I wanted to make something was because I mean like everyone has gone down the merch pipeline of like, okay, time to make merch, guys. And I was like, yeah, same, time to make merch. And then I got like maybe like 4 different samples from different companies of merch, and I was like, this shit fucking sucks. Like I would never wear this. And then I was like, oh no. And then I think being a YouTuber for so long, I really cared about like the trust that I had with the people watching me, because like I'm like, oh my gosh, these people have been watching for like
maybe 10 years or 5 years now, and then if I put out my first product and it's bad, then they're gonna think of like my taste as bad. Right. And then I was like, oh no, then they're not gonna want to come back and buy it again and all this stuff. So I was like, no, I can't release merch. Like I can't, it's not good enough. I was like, I'm just gonna do it on my own. And then next thing you know, me going to Yap Town and just telling everybody what I want to do. Somebody's like, oh, like have you ever wanted to start a clothing brand? I'm like, yeah. And then they connected me with somebody, and then I had a meeting with them. And I don't work with these people anymore, but they were amazing for like the time that I was in, and like I'm really glad I met them because they like really paved the way. But I like went to their office in LA, and this one I lived in LA, and I think I had like maybe like 1 million subscribers at the time. And I pulled up and I told them my ideas and everything. They shit on it a little bit, and they were like, yeah, this is terrible. They were like, the way that it's sewn, terrible. They're like, the reason why you don't see anything like this is because it's terrible. Like, it looks cheap.
They'll say like it's too hard also.
Yeah.
No, they told me that the way that it's sewn is giving the people that sewn it didn't take the time to do it properly, and then that's why it's all
Bunched up. So that's what they told me. But I was like,
this is the best part of it.
I like exactly, right? They didn't see the vision. They were like, yeah, no one's doing it. And
now I look back and I'm like, no one was doing it, and that's why it's the sauce now. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, they told me all that stuff, and then they actually motivated me so much. So shout out to them, because they were like, yeah, we see YouTubers come in here all the time, and like they say they want to do things, but then they don't follow through, and it just ends up becoming like a little passion project for them. So I'll take you on, and we'll see.
Yeah.
But like low key, I was like, bet.
Yeah. Right.
I'm not
that's what I needed.
Yeah. So then
we started developing this hoodie. We actually started making it in China, and that was the first collection. The second collection ever, but the first time doing a one size made in China. And then after that, I ended up leaving them, and I worked with my production manager now,
and me and him kind of took it on together and ended up just like taking over 100% of the production and everything. So we left the middleman, and then we started manufacturing in Los Angeles because he had a lot of connections in Los Angeles. And that's how the one size hoodie was born. And then I just kept on developing it and developing it and developing it and building the brand. And I mean, it's taken a long time to even get to where it is now. But, you know, slowly but surely adding a little detail with every single step of the way.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I love that. And I love seeing the videos of you like at, I guess, your manufacturer, but it's really like your like your warehouse, like literally, where you'll show like the fabric and like it getting dyed and like dipped in like the different pigments and everything. Like, I think that's so special and so cool to just see you like literally there with like all the fabric or like things in the machinery. Like, holy crap. Like, that's insane to like, I mean, and Mai was telling me, she was like, I don't go to LA that often, like once a month. And I was like, girl, that's all the time.
Yeah, because we make everything there.
Yeah.
And sometimes things aren't going right, and you gotta just pull up and show face.
Yeah,
that's literally it. Oh my God, the amount of times that I bawled my eyes out in New York because things were going wrong. Well, thank God I don't have this problem anymore. This was like a last year and the year before problem.
Yeah.
We've like since then improved. But this is also why I would like stop posting on YouTube, was because I'd be crashing out so hard over the brand, because it's not just like things are going wrong with the brand. It's like I put my whole livelihood into this brand, like hundreds and thousands of dollars going into this. And like if this doesn't go right, I literally, one, will lose the trust with the viewers that I've been building for so long. So like it affects me so personally, because I'm like, if this is bad quality, people are gonna complain. I'm the one that gets to read the comments. I'm the one that gets to see the emails, and I'm gonna feel so hurt, because it's not just a brand, it's literally my entire like life
on YouTube. People are gonna start hating me for it. And then also I'm just like, it's money. Like, it's
so much money that I put
from YouTube, and all these brand deals that I do and all the AdSense is going back into this brand. And if this doesn't go well, I literally lose out on so much money. So it's like so much emotional toll going into this, which makes me like lose focus on the YouTube. But it's like sad, because the YouTube is the one that drives it, but then the Alchemai drives my feelings towards YouTube sometimes, you know?
But yeah, so there's so many times that I've been like crying because things aren't going right, the quality's not good, and I'll literally have to hop on an overnight flight to LA and show up to the factory to make sure it gets fixed. But I don't have to do that anymore though. But the reason why I post all that fabric stuff is because I used to see other brands, and whenever they would post that, I'd be like, this is so cool. Like, I didn't know that this happened behind the scenes. So now I feel motivated to post it so that other people can be like, wow, I didn't know that this happened behind the scenes.
Literally. I love that. No, it's so cool to like see, because I always wonder like, how do you like even have like that much fabric? Or like where does it go? And then I'm like, oh my God, it's all right there. Like, literally, this is crazy.
And then I feel like when I watch those videos, I'm like, that could be my hoodie that's being made right now.
No,
I'm like, that's
literally.
like everything I'm wearing was from there. Like that's so
Yeah.
cool to think about. And
is
I also,
super
I don't know,
cool.
I just like the transparent like aspect of your like
Yes,
business
it's
model.
so
Like
important.
you get everyone really involved in it. And I think also the fact that you talk so openly about the trust instead of just like having it be like a scary voice like in your head, you make it like a conversation between you and your like fan
Viewers,
base being
yeah.
like, I really want to impress you guys. And instead of just like trying to like be cool and like have like everything look really like chill on the surface, like you actually tell
You
people
show
what
them
you're
the ups and
thinking.
downs and like, yeah,
And I feel like it makes
exactly.
them want to root for you even more, which is really nice.
Yeah.
Try to do it. But like honestly, I don't know if you feel like this, but I feel like I don't post enough about it or talk about the ups and downs and like the downs enough. I'll go through the downs and I'll just keep it silent, and then next thing you know, the product's coming out and I'm like, all right. But it's like I know that I should probably talk about it more, but then I'm so caught up in everything that I don't even talk about it.
Yeah,
I'm like,
it's so hard because like
If you're like in the middle of like going through something for your business, like I mean, I've been through like similar things where like
me on your close friend stories and you're in the airport fucking crying because everything broke.
Yeah.
And she's crying in the Alchemai.
I'm wearing a full Alchemai
hoodie like fucking I'm like this like
Literally on the
literally
floor.
like my hood pulled, like I'm like dying because when we first launched NAMI we had like our like ceramic
kits.
like our starter kits, like which we still have to this day, but our first like batch of packaging came and like none of it held up. Like I think it was missing like a layer of foam, but also just like the structural integrity of it was horrible. And like that's
Right.
kind of our fault, I think, for like not designing it like
first attempt.
Because you
It was,
don't
like,
know
the
though.
first
You
try.
don't know. You need a
It's my
quality
first
control, quality check a box.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's like
in the beginning of a business, you don't know these things and you're just going with it. And then there's so many problems. And like, of course, there's more
No,
problems as
literally.
like the business goes on.
but like they're not as detrimental as the beginning when it's like the act like
because it's like the first thing you ever done.
And you're like,
yeah. And so basically, like we had all these starter kits, and I'm like sending out PR,
Right.
and specifically the ones I sent out in the US, like every single person I sent it to. It broke. Yeah.
broke.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, so I'm like, okay, let me send 200 influencers a box of like shards of glass. Like that's
Right.
literally what they received. Like maybe like a
Literally.
dinged up matcha tin because it got like hit by like 80 shards of like broken yellow ceramic.
Ceramic.
So then I was like, oh my God. And this at first, like I didn't really show that much because I'm like, this looks bad on my brand. Like,
Right,
oh
and you,
my
like,
freaking
literally feel,
God.
like, shame, and you're
Andrew's-
like,
yeah, I'm literally like
oh.
ashamed and then
Yeah.
like freaking out about it. And then on top of it, it's like when you're in that moment, like you can't even think to like film it as much because
You're
you're,
like, I need to
freaking the
fix
fuck
it.
out about
Yeah.
like I need to fix it. So then I'm like freaking out. Basically what ends up happening is like I have to re-kit every single box and like fill it with crinkle
the
packing
crinkle
paper
paper,
and stuff, and then
yeah.
that like luckily fixed it. However, having someone go in there and fix every single box cost so much money. So like
fix it, the manufacturer or like at the fulfillment center.
my like 3PL, like my third party
no.
logistics.
No, because I know how much that costs.
Yes.
Because literally, even for our PR
like
packages
40
now,
Like dollars like a box or something crazy. I don't actually know if it was that much money,
because
but it was
now
insane.
whenever we send PR packages and we want to do extra things to save costs, like I sent PR packages out for this and I put a book and I put like I put a book in it and I put incense and stuff. But instead of sending it
each individual item
to the 3PL, I had somebody sit and pack each bag with all the items so that
the packing cost would go down because basically like
at a 3PL, like a fulfillment center, basically these are the people that ship out all your things. They'll have base costs. So for like us, it's like $1 something to add each item. So every time we want to add a postcard, they charge us $1.
Yeah.
So to me, I was like, if we're gonna add all of these items, I'm not trying to have them charge us like $4 to add all these items. I want them to only charge us $1. But it's like going through those extra things to like save costs. It's like crazy.
Yeah. But yeah, I had the 3PL re-kit everything. And we have like a great 3PL. So like it was pretty chill. And like normally I feel like they might even be like, no, we can't do that. Like I feel like normally they would say
Really?
no, but luckily they were like, we'll fix it for you. So that was amazing.
For all of your for all the starter kits.
For all of the starter
How
kits.
many did you have at that time that they had to? Because I'm sure you fixed it after, right?
Yeah, I think at that time I had maybe ordered like 1,000 or like 1.5K. But then if I like sent out maybe like 200 in PR, then I had like at least another 1,000 that needed to be fully rekit. So I think it was like
crazy.
dead ass like 40K for me to fix all of the packages. And I was like,
I would
this
have
is
also
amazing.
cried.
No, literally I was crashing
Yeah.
out. But I was like, I literally don't have a choice because like, what am I not, I'm not gonna like, then am I not gonna send out the packages?
Right.
You know what I mean? So I was like, I'll just have extremely small margins on this right now. It's like totally fine. And it ended up working out and being okay, but like it's just part of being a business owner.
In that moment, I remember being like, damn, Ashley, like, or I was just like, this
Bro.
shit is, it was crazy to watch. And I'm
that
like,
amount of money, I was like, oh man.
yeah, but then now seeing like where you are now, I'm like,
Yeah.
I can't believe that even happened. Like, you are doing so well. I'm like,
Thank
it
you.
really,
Well,
it started out, it's so funny
We
that you
learned
had
how
that story.
to package stuff. Let me
Yes.
tell you, Queen. That was a learning.
Yeah, I feel like you're actually
Actually expressing your brand crazy. Like not
Thank
expressing
you.
yourself. Like it's like being express shipped. Like if there was an express ship option for business, you'd be express shipping
my
NAMI.
God.
Like
Oh,
that shit is
thanks.
express shipping.
Oh my God,
Like,
thank
it's,
you.
It's going really fast for just being a year. Yeah.
Trying my best. We got really lucky with like the timing of it launching and then like matcha becoming
Really popular.
So I think just like luck wise, I'm like, wow, I feel so lucky.
But you also
right
knew
now.
you were tapped into the markets.
tapped
and
in.
I
you-
guess I was.
You literally influenced
I was a
people.
little. I was early enough on it to already like matcha for like years before,
Right.
and then have enough time to build a brand like
In
by
time
the
for the
grace of
matcha
God.
brand.
In
Literally.
time for, like,
Yeah, because imagine trying
Like,
to start a matcha
damn.
brand now. It'd
Yeah,
be
now
much
it's like
harder.
a little
people.
oversaturated, so it'd be a little hard.
But you got your foot in the door just early enough to like
goodness.
establish yourself, which is
Yeah,
amazing.
so it was really lucky.
Congrats, girls.
Thank
you guys are
you.
both so amazing. I
We
love
have like really like
it's
all the
insane.
same issues.
I
Like it's
know.
crazy.
Oh my
You guys are
God.
like
Yeah.
really parallel.
You know what I love about being like a creator owned business, which I think is so different from like a normal business, is like we truly have like so much like autonomy over our business because it's not like we're like getting funded from like other places. It's
Right.
like we've built up YouTube. This is like in a second way like our secondary career where like
Right.
we're able to like use YouTube and like being a creator to like help fund our brands in a way where we're able to make our brands like exactly the way we want them to be
Right.
without anyone else like telling us how to make it or like you need to like do this certain thing.
Right.
So it's a very powerful thing to be able to like have so much say over your own business. Cause I think maybe a lot of people don't like realize, but like in a typical business setup, like if you're starting from scratch, like people are pulling funds from different places and then like the ownership of the company is coming from so many different places that like
It's really divided.
It's divided amongst like many people, like how the company is run.
Yeah, and it's not really
But
yours
here it's just
anymore.
like,
It's
me
yours.
and my,
Yeah.
yeah. So it's crazy.
You
Did your
that?
parents own businesses growing up?
No.
They're both eye doctors.
Yeah, they're eye doctor. I guess dad had his own eye
ran his
doctor
practice.
Oh, yeah. So
he had his own
I guess
business.
he had a business.
Yeah, he had his own practice.
Dad.
Yeah, that makes sense then. Because
My parents also own businesses. So to me, it just felt
Yes.
normal to like go start
down
a
that
business.
route.
Yeah. Yeah.
love
That's
it.
actually amazing.
Wait, also
Dang.
check the time.
I was gonna say
Is it like
11:48.
oh no,
Sorry.
we're
Wait.
so late.
Wait.
Shit. No.
Oh no, she has to run to a meeting.
Anyways,
Well, we can wrap up the podcast really quick. Usually we do our favorites of the week, but maybe we'll just do like a couple, like one word of affirmation or something, like a little vibe.
Well, what
of
does
the
your
week.
hoodie say? You don't have one because yours is 3 years
Mine
old.
is old.
Mine says, I embrace change as an opportunity to grow. What does yours say?
I love it.
it says, I open my heart to give and receive love. And what does this one say? Does it have it? No, this must be a sample.
Oh, mine says
period.
everything I want wants me more.
Each hoodie has like affirmation that you don't know what you're
It's
gonna
a
get.
different one.
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
that's actually so cute. Oh my god, I love it.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, thank you so much, Mai, for joining us on the podcast. Make sure to come to our pop-up on November 22nd and 23rd at the Shopify store. We'll have all of like the info down below in the description and free matcha with every purchase. And all the hoodies will be there and NAMI matcha will be there as well.
Line up early, girls. Line
line
up
up
early.
early.
There's lots of surprises.
Yes.
Oh, the first 50
People in line, well, there's only 50 tickets available because I'm dropping my journal, but people don't know what it looks like yet. But I'm dropping my journal. I'm doing a journaling workshop. We
can serve NAMI matcha. We need to figure that out.
another thing to figure out. But yeah, so if you are one of the first 50 people in line, you can get a chance.
Yes,
my
to get my
gosh.
journal and do a workshop with her, like
Yes.
IRL.
Oh, amazing.
So crazy. Thank you guys for watching. We'll
Thank you,
talk to you
guys.
next time. And yeah, beautiful twin sisters out.
Beautiful twin sisters.
Sisters, 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 sisters.